Hello there, this is Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Y'all, there was this weird occurrence really early in the wee morning, and I just felt like energetically something was really off. It was like a gust of wind just hit the house, and out of nowhere it just started raining very heavily. And I got a download, and I just wanted to pull a reading to confirm about the energy, but let's just say that there are just unexpected events unfolding and turns of events that can lead to particular outcomes, whether good or bad. And I feel like I've picked up on that in my last reading, or the Capricorn season reading. So you guys can check that out. I'm going to be grabbing one card from my Moonology deck. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Now, when you think of this sign, I think of, well, it's giving me matters of lifestyle, home, and living, to be honest, and comfort. So there could be some kind of discomfort, but it will come full circle in terms of a person feeling as though there's a resolution to this shift. I just get this energy of someone getting nudged out of their comfort zone. So I'm just seeing, like, when you think of crabs, right? They hide underneath the sand. It's really safe there. And I'm just seeing like something digging this animal up to make sure it comes out of hiding. Okay, so somebody here might feel a bit rocked or off balance in a way that what made them comfortable before is no longer a comfort zone. It's like it's no longer, what's the word? I'm gonna see if I can find the word. I think the word I'm looking for is habitable. I might be saying it wrong. Inhabitable. Okay. It is. Inhabitable. That's what I wanted to say. All right. So let's see if we can move forward. This could be nudging forward, a time for healing, a time for retreating. And you know what I'm getting as well? Like, this sounds weird, but it says a personal issue reaches resolution. I also got this vibe of like maybe people didn't know this was a problem. Whoever this energy is hitting the most, it's like, oh, this personal issue, this personal problem, I didn't really know was a problem until now because I'm very uncomfortable, or something has changed that is making the situation inhabitable. Okay? Yes, it's kind of like, well, a very basic way to say it is like, oh, let's say someone has been ignoring that they need to pay their rent, and it's like out of nowhere they get an eviction notice or something like that, and they have to get out. It's like, I just get a vibe of maybe somebody not taking something seriously, and maybe that's a bad example, but this could also be a personal problem. Let's say a person has, I don't know, a very toxic habit, or a form of consumption that is unhealthy. And out of nowhere, it's like their body, their vessel, their temple can't handle the toxin anymore. And then that toxin you can no longer become a host for. You can't be a host for that mess. Maybe you fell ill. Maybe you're in the hospital. And it's like, well, damn, this personal issue will reach a resolution because now I'm forced to stop. I'm forced to quit. I'm forced to change. It reads like forced change on a personal level. So this could be, as I said, maybe personal things, or our circumstances no longer being able to go on the trend it's been going on for the way it has. Okay, especially if it's problematic. Wow, I'm already seeing all that glitters is not gold. Okay, someone here is trying to stay as like poised as possible or as graceful as possible as they transition. Yin, divine feminine energy. I'm getting the energy of someone being in need of this. Maybe they are in need of nurturing. Maybe they are in need of like consolation is what this feels like. I do see that transition back here again, but it's an emotional one, a very emotional transition. Okay, we have water energy here, a lot of it. And I just feel like someone who has been so comfortable being in hiding. Now, this could also be like a person hiding their true authentic self. And it's like they're just laid bare, okay? It's like if you hide who you are, at some point, like I can speak of what happened to me personally. There was some time, I'm not even like, my memory gets very fogged when there's an unpleasant experience in my life. So it's like my brain doesn't really store it, okay? Some people who experience trauma in their life, they purposely don't remember things to spare the brain. So I have this thing where sometimes I don't remember the specific time frame of stuff, but this was around the time where my first channel got shut down. And I just felt like somebody clipped my wings, you know? I just felt so lost. And I was hiding my face. I never showed my face. Those who know me as Anonymous Tarot, I switched to the name Anonymous Oracle because I find that more fitting. But Anonymous Tarot was a thing since 2019. And when it got shut down, I believe it was a bit over a year ago, I just felt like the ground was pulled from underneath me. But it was Tasha, shout out to I'm Possible, who basically was like, why were you hiding your face in the first place? You know, she pumped me up. And I was this close, y'all, this close to quitting the channel and just being like, you know what? It was fun while it lasted. I helped a lot of people, but it is what it is. I feel something similar. I was forced to basically reinvent myself and decide if I was going to quit or if I was going to come back stronger. And I decided the latter, thanks to her. Okay, she was a very big motivator for that. And I feel something similar here. You know, something was hidden, a person, maybe it could even be a personal problem that an individual just ignored, is being like, I just get this scab being lifted and someone is feeling bare. And at first it's uncomfortable, but it will see the light of a resolution. And for some of you, that resolution is comfort. That resolution is emotional balancing. That resolution is retreating, seeking that nurturing feminine energy within, or nurturing the feminine energy within themselves. So men and women have feminine energy. Okay, I feel like that's the more intuitive or emotional side to a person, okay, which makes sense with this image as well. I feel like someone is forced to transition, and it's an emotional transition, but it's very necessary. That's what I feel. Happy. So these changes are positive. They are. When you think of eggs, they're symbolic for new beginnings. I feel like this is the opening to a new beginning for somebody. And this is them right now. There's dissatisfaction with being in the middle at this point in time. This card says here and now. They're no longer stuck in the past, but they're also not like 10 toes down where they're encouraged to be. Okay, so this might be a little bit strange of a period in time. It's like split in the middle. There's a card in this deck called Between Worlds that's very fitting for this. There's also somebody here that might have unfinished business. Now, this could be unfinished business with the past that is clearing out, or unfinished business with a situation that is indicative of their future timeline. And I say that in a sense that we can have unfinished business with both. You know, we can have unfinished business in a sense that we need to tie up loose ends, and we can have unfinished business with a situation that is indicative, as I said, of a new beginning or of a new chapter that we're encouraged to go down. I heard something very interesting when I see this card. I heard blue balls, which silly. Okay, I'm not gonna, so crazy. But when you think of that, it's kind of like an analogy of pent up energy that needs a release. Okay, let's just be real here. I heard that. Oh wow, I'm seeing a hummingbird outside. Beautiful. It's kind of late, so I wouldn't expect it to be outside at this hour, but it made an appearance. Which is crazy because there's a hummingbird in this card as well. Like, on my mama, I saw a hummingbird. On my mama, y'all, I saw a hummingbird. Okay, I'm not making it up. Perfect timing. So something celebratory is at the other end of this. I feel like somebody here needs that faith. Something celebratory is on the other end. Yes, and it requires someone to be flexible. Your rigid way of thinking, your stubbornness to change won't serve you in this season. I'm also hearing the word adamant. Somebody here could be adamant on things going their way. It's like, no, Spirit is going to bend your ass over backwards so that you get with a new program. It really feels forced. I can't help but feeling that energy. It's like you are forced to surrender. You are forced to change. You're forced to get a wake-up call. That's what this reads like. And it's like, try to be graceful throughout, okay? Don't act in sporadic ways that you, at the end of the day, wouldn't be proud of looking back, okay? I'm also hearing trust the process. So let's get a regular deck. Somebody here needs to be flexible. Something is nudging them out of their comfort zone. I also feel like somebody here has grown a lot, or they're learning to see things from a different perspective. I'm also hearing the words, I told you so. So somebody here could have warned whoever this is, or the divine is saying that, because it's like, we warned you. It feels like that. I also feel like a new beginning has been dormant for a while because someone refused to come out of hiding or come out in general. I'm still seeing that energy. So you see here how the eyes are shut on this egg. It's like it's just been asleep. It's just been hanging in the clouds. Now this new beginning can be indicative of many things. Okay, let's say you've been putting off a project that you know in your heart and soul you should start. Let's say there's a friend. You have unfinished business with a friend and it's been itching at you to just say your piece or get it over with, or it's whatever a person feels like it makes them uncomfortable to face. Something here is getting faced. Or let's say they've been encouraged to quit a habit and they're like, well, it's going to require this, that, and the third. So who they are beyond that habit has been lying dormant. It could be anything. Let's say this is a relationship. Either way, these are happy changes. It just gets ugly before it gets pretty, okay? What is the energy at the bottom of the deck, please? And thank you. The haze. Someone here could be reviewing their options in life. This is that lost feeling. Somebody here feels like they're in the dark and it's like, what is the best option for me? That's what I'm getting. What is the best option for me moving forward now that I'm where I'm at? It's like, these are all the options laid in front of me. Somebody here might also feel confused. I feel like someone here with the Queen of Wands, it's almost like it's an energy of attraction. I also feel like somebody here is getting clarity over a person that, or a situation, right, that maybe looked appealing, but there's a truth behind it that an individual is learning to close themselves off from. I'm getting this like, oh, there was an illusion behind this situation. It looked good, but that's that all that glitters is not gold card. Someone here doesn't want to pick poorly. So they're reviewing their options, and while one option looks very good and enticing, this could be within people, a situation, there's clarity. The divine is going to give you a lot of truth and clarity right now in what you shouldn't entertain for your highest good, okay? So it's like you picked poorly, and you're going to see that maybe you should hold your energy off from that situation. I also feel like someone is afraid that in this truth that something could jeopardize their harmonious foundation to come. It's like a person is clinging on to the idea of this harmonious new foundation. Four of Wands can be a new foundation, and they're realizing, or they're going to very soon see what doesn't align with them. There's truth behind the haze. So when you think of addictions, yes, you'll be in the clouds at first. It looks appealing at first, but the truth is going to hit you hard that you might want to hold back on that because it's messing with your temple, your foundation, i.e. your body. So this energy can apply in multiple areas. Okay, let's say a person is recruiting individuals for their business, and there's a candidate here that looks great, but in comes this truth about how this candidate is not fitting for the position, and you hold off because you do not want them to tamper with your new foundation. Okay, so this can happen in many different ways, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here energetically. Okay, first card is the strongest. Ooh, that slapped me in my face, y'all. That's the damn Chariot. So funny. Cancerian energy is all over the place. Someone here just might vigorously make progress forward once that sense of direction is established. And I was curious the way it would land. It landed in the upright before, like after it whacked me in the face, but yes. Okay, this is a sense of direction. I always say, like, the Chariot is the divine moving your bus. It is a major arcana. All right. Interesting. It's kind of like being set on the right path. Okay. And where there's that discomfort, someone is learning to be flexible, to accommodate it. And I also feel like this person realizes their happiness, their fulfillment is on the line otherwise. Their fulfillment is on the line. That's what I'm hearing. Their happiness is on the line. We have the Death card, another strong major arcana. And I'm hearing the word again, tying up loose ends. I'm also getting that somebody knows they can't move forward properly if the previous cycle hasn't been closed up properly. So let's say it just reads like, oh, I know I owe this person this and I can't move forward unless I give what is owed. That's what it reads like. So it's kind of like a hindrance. For some, this can be the hindrance within. I'm just getting this energy, how this applies in so many areas of life for different people, but it's an ending that's required to move forward, the Chariot. This could also be an ending to a phase of who I used to be under that energy, which, let's take that example of myself again, like an ending to the phase where I was hiding my face. And I come from a very different industry. So it's kind of like, well, how do I go from doing that to this, right? Some people are called to do things. And it's like, I just accepted that it was time. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? I have to practice what I preach. That level of authenticity is required. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. It is what it is. That side of me that was, for whatever reason, hiding needed to end. Okay. I'm just getting that vibe here. This could also be endings in life in general. Knight of Cups. Yes, this is someone who, this person could be doubting themselves a little bit as they move forward with a more sincere approach. This person is going back and forth on, I feel like, whether or not this would work out. Like, I just get that energy. It's like, wow, this is me now moving through my heart space, moving through my heart center. Will this work out? Because it's different for me to move through this glove. I was moving through a glove of, I don't know, insecurities, addiction, toxic patterns, fakeness, being pretentious, hiding. Someone was moving through different roles within themselves that weren't authentic. And something forced them to either see this within themselves, do something about it, or they just lost the ability to do it at all. Now it's like, I don't really have much of a choice. This is new to me, but I'm making that first step forward. Okay? They still doubt themselves because it's like, wow, it's just like me. I'll start a new channel, and the first time I show my face, of course, I'm going to have jitters. I'm going to be like, oh, how do I look? Right? It's normal. So this is someone exercising a new side to themselves and being in that iffy phase of, well, okay, I'm just going to be truthful, authentic, true to myself, true to my heart. This is what this reads like with the Knight of Cups. This is backed up. This is bringing me back to the blue balls analogy that I saw before. The Ten of Wands behind this Knight of Cups tells me, you see how backed up it is? The Ten of Wands is carrying a lot of burden. Them walking through their authenticity has been backed up for years for some. For years, this person has been hiding their authenticity. For years, this person has been hiding their truth. For years, this person could have been hiding their talents. For years, this person could have been hiding a side to themselves that they didn't know required them to unveil it to move forward in a positive direction, is what this feels like. It's like, I'm not sure what this person's reasons were for hiding it this long. This could have been programming. Maybe as a child, they were taught to be a certain way. Maybe they had certain expectations of themselves, why they backed it up for this long. This could also be opinions of others, maybe judgment of others. Well, I'm going to back it up. This is a lot of pent up feelings, truths. It just feels like they can't carry it around anymore. It needs an outlet. Okay. 6 of Swords. Transition. Yeah, this person, because they because this is new to them to be sincere in this way, this person reduced themselves. They went from being a knight to a page, because the nervousness of this vulnerability is kind of eating at them in the mind. What did I say about those doubts earlier? Now it has become 9 swords. This person can't eat, sleep. Not only are they backed up of this true authenticity, this could also be this person's feelings. Let's say they're in love. Let's say they have feelings for somebody, but they backed it up because it didn't coincide with their beliefs, that hiding oneself. Okay, hiding maybe feelings. Everything is so pent up. This person, they make that step forward, but then when they're there, they reduce themselves to a page. This could also be an apology. What did I say about like a friend? And it's like, maybe I owe this friend an apology for me to move forward. It could look like so many things. Maybe I owe myself an apology. Okay, like there's progress, but then I see the progress or the magnitude of the footstep shrinking a little bit. Okay, because this person is very nervous. This is them being themselves. I'm also getting this energy of like an identity crisis. This person could have gone through like different scenarios of who they are, who they should be, up at night. Okay, like, who am I really? That confusion was there. But it's going to be very clear who you are or what you should or shouldn't entertain is going to be abundantly clear to whoever this is, even if they feel confused. Page of Wands. This is good news. Page of Wands can be exciting. Something might be received well. There's something their intuition is encouraging them to do. This could be communication, an invitation. 10 Pentacles. Wow. It's almost like as soon as this person gets the reciprocation they were hoping for in this approach, they see a future there. It's like, wow, me being honest, me being authentic, me having the courage to take that first step to just be who I feel I am. They see potential in 10 Pentacles. Now the 10 Pentacles is a very grounded, abundant future. It's like this energy grew to a King of Wands where it's like I can see it. I see the vision. This is the visionary leader. There's excitement. There's passion. It's like as soon as this idea gets presented, it's to be compared to a person pitching an idea to a company, and the company's like, oh wow, cool. It's like, wow, there's a future here because they like my idea. Do you understand? Or wow, there is a future here because this person's reciprocating me being honest with them. It's beautiful. 10-10 is an energy of completion. I have 3 10s out. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and this card, unfinished business. Unfinished business with the past in deading it, and unfinished business with the future in introducing one's true self. I've never seen a reading where I get unfinished business with both the past and the future. and someone is smack dab center feeling very confused. This could be a crisis of faith. This could be feeling lost. This could be the level of flexibility required for a person who might be very stubborn or might be used to hiding themselves, sheltering their energy from the world, sheltering their energy from other people's opinions, whatever it may be, okay? It's like, wow, now I see a future. I'm excited. I have a sense of direction. And when that sense of direction is established, the same way that card down here slapped me in the face, which it did, is how this person is going to move forward. I feel strongly. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is clarity in the mind. It is the truth. Everything I just said is confirmation as a reader. That is a yes answer. It is enlightenment. It is that haze has been cleared up. Four of Wands. That's when this person now does feel in the clear to plant roots, seeds for the future, where they now see potential and they accept that potential. I feel like the reason why this person never really went in that direction in the first place is because they weren't authentic to themselves to find out if it would be successful. It's like, imagine you have like a fake version of yourself, or so to speak, you maybe live a lie. And it's like, you never really lived in your truth to see if you were compatible with that desire of yours. So it's like, how would you find out if it could work out if you never honored your truth? The hummingbird is back. I heard a seeker of sweetness. This is somebody who is looking for the yin. And I'm getting this energy of, if this is a divine masculine energy, right? Who is looking for the divine feminine energy to match. Them being pretentious can't align with this energy, because they're backed up in that pretentious reality. They're so backed up in holding themselves back or holding their truth back. It's like the straw is about to break the camel's back, and them doing the one thing that they were always afraid of doing, which is being themselves, being vulnerable and honest. It's like this person's nervous because it's like it can go either really bad or really good. And they reduce their approach from a knight to a page, but it gets reciprocated. Not all, I mean, obviously this is a reading that is flexible in multiple arenas of life, but if that's in here, right, and they have unfinished business and they see that this gets reciprocated, whether the apology is accepted, whether a person says, oh yeah, I like you too, like this could be a new soulmate, right? It's like, oh, I like you too. I like your style. Let's say they had the courage to wear, I don't know, a cowboy hat, and they were like, I can't wear a cowboy hat in public, even though I like to wear it at home on Friday nights. It's like when they wear the cowboy hat and someone's like, oh wow, your cowboy hat looks so cool. They're like, really? You like it? I'm like, yeah, I like it. And then it's like, oh wow, there's potential here. Do you understand? It reads like that. It reads like that. It's like a silly analogy, but it's like, wow, somebody likes me for me, or they like me as I am. And this is somebody who hasn't been themselves. They haven't been living in their truth. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who might want to build with a person. They also see another person as a builder. So what do I mean with that? It's like, I can build with this person. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles is I can build a future with them. They're a prime candidate. Okay? Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded divine feminine energy. It's a person who has staying power is what I hear. Staying power. Okay? So this person's like, I want to apply myself there. I see growth potential here. This could also be business. It's like, oh, I can apply myself with this business partner in this area. This is something I would really want. I would feel fulfilled in that. Okay. Someone here might also be thinking of like the future in terms of either existing offspring or new ones to come. Like this person is dreaming, is what this reads like. Like once this really gets it off the ground, I feel like this person is going to be dreaming. I'm also getting the energy of blended families for some of you, because I'm seeing these two pages with different parents, it reads like. You see the Page of Pentacles is the offspring to the Queen, but the Page of Cups could be the offspring to the King of Cups. So for some, this is also an energy of blended families. Okay, tell me more. Five of Cups. This is someone who feels a lack in this in between. Remember how I pointed out this card? It's so funny, I'm seeing Yang at the bottom of the deck, the higher power, and poised, which is an energy of remaining graceful during trying times. God is driving this bus, Yang is the match to the yin, and then I see here and now. Here and now is a card of that in-between phase. I always say this little girl is so unhappy sitting here, but she has unfinished business with the past and the future that she could be tying up before this door opens. And it looks weird because it's like one door open, but this is still slammed shut. It's like somebody here could have thought they had an opening to a new beginning, but the divine is like, no. This personal issue needs to be resolved before you can move through the next door. You see how one door is open, but this still looks slammed shut where that new beginning is concerned? It's like you're just sitting on your new beginning, but you can't fully walk through it until you've been your authentic self or embraced that. You feel stuck otherwise. You feel maybe lost otherwise, because there are loose ends with the past and the future at the same time. And I know that sounds very strange, but it's kind of like, it reads like a lesson we fail to repeat is doomed, or we fail to learn is doomed to repeat itself. There was a reader on TikTok who mentioned something that really stuck with me. The harder the lesson to see, the bigger the lesson to learn. Yeah. And this is how they feel. It's like a void. The Five of Cups is very sad in this in-between phase. This is the past and the future, but you see how this person is holding on to a wand? It's where they see the vision. Once they see the vision, they have a sense of direction. For somebody, that's symbolic for a literal vision, okay? Because some people, they see stuff in their dreams, or they get synchronicities. The same way I saw that dang hummingbird twice. It's like once they get it, it sticks and they go for it. This person could be currently feeling lost and a bit sad. This is what this reads like. Yeah. For some of you, somebody here might feel like an opportunity could have ended. You see divine feminine energy coming out here. For some of you, this person might feel like something is lost, or there could be an aspect in their world that was supposed to provide them nurturing and emotional exchanges of love that could have ended, because the Empress doesn't necessarily have to be a person, it can be an energy. The Empress is the energy of fertility, expansion, abundance, unconditional love, right? I feel like this person feels defeated in some area of their life that was maybe supposed to bring that to them. And now it's like, well, what is my new source of abundance and nurturing? That's what would make somebody happy, right? Just kind of reads like, I feel that's also what somebody maybe can't make it up feels might heal them, nurture them. The bottom of the deck says a time for healing, and look what is behind it. Show the world the real you. What have I been saying this entire reading about a person living in their authenticity? Interesting. That is wild. Let's see if I can get this is a good one for this. Any message of encouragement? Ooh, that went so quick. It says, listen, quiet your mind, beloved one. This is someone who is very much so in the head, okay? and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires' manifestations. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. Ace of Swords. This is our request to you. Listen. Yeah, it's very hard to listen or to listen to guidance when our mind is working overtime. Okay, so somebody here could maybe need to hear that right now. Ask. I see this being a person who could be praying a lot right now. Yes. Ask us to help you in this situation. If you're not, you should. Okay, ask your angels, the divine, God, source, the universe, Jesus. Okay, whatever you feel called to help you. I'm also getting something in this prayer is being activated. You see how this angel's halo is glowing? It's a personal issue. Somebody here has been brought maybe to their knees. Okay? Ask us to help you in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Ask and you shall receive. Chills on my left eye. Yeah, this could be someone of service, okay? This is somebody who maybe feels good when they help others. There's a divine purpose on this person's life. I mean, we all have purpose, but this person could be a helper in some way, or a healer, or a person who feeds other. I heard feeds other people. That's quite interesting. This may be somebody who eventually will start doing things that helps others on a grand scale. Okay, I'm also hearing something about fresh water. That's very random. Let's see. Death. Oh, yeah, man. This is somebody who is burying the past. Something that maybe had a hold on them for a very long time. I'm getting this really like strong death and rebirth energy. This is somebody who's reinventing themselves. It really feels that way. Yo. I also feel this person's been quite tainted by the past. Healing wanted to come out. This person needs to heal. Fear. This person could be ending a phase where they were in a fear-based mentality. Somebody's worst nightmare could have come to life. It says hungry ghost, fear, and death. This is someone who's ending a phase in their life where they were hidden. Remember I said it looked like this crab was hidden in the sand and something is prying it open. It's like, stop hiding, come out. Stop being in this state of being. Something forced this person to maybe face a fear, have no choice, right? It was kind of like, I don't know why. It reminds me of that phase, okay? I'm thinking of Chiron. My Chiron, for example, is in Virgo, which is the wound of imperfection, right? It's somebody who maybe their fears stem from needing to look a certain way or be perfect, or you know what I mean? So I had to overcome a lot of hurdles in that way. Some people can have Chirons in different places where it's like they need to be seen. I think the Chiron in Leo has something to do with that. It's like they need to be seen and heard, or they need to be validated all the time. And then you have Chiron in Taurus, for example, where it's like, oh, I attach my sense of value to money. So if my money is ish, I feel like ish, I have no value. Someone's fears were literally coaxed out so that they could squash it, because that fear was stopping them from moving forward in a positive way where they can have that happiness. It's like this is someone who might feel as though they weren't good enough for something. That's what it feels like. Death, an ending to this fear. Maybe this is something they didn't see of themselves, or they had to learn to see that that was a problem at all. We have seer at the bottom. Something definitely got squashed, let me tell you that much. We have Orca Records. This kind of speaks of telepathic communication for me. Now this could be, again, those angels or guidance that have been trying to tell them to, hey, listen. It's like they're seeking for help. Because what do orcas do? They can call other fellow orcas. They can call them in. They have mating calls. They have all kinds of calls. But you hear it, right? It's like a sonic wave in the ocean. This is someone who has been getting advice on how to take action, or the sense of direction. That could be confirmation for somebody. Maybe somebody here receives communication to help them. All right. I'm gonna get maybe one more deck. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. This person probably did get a dream. See how this person's sleeping? Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. I feel like this is someone who's being nudged to pursue it, y'all. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. This could be a lesson for someone where maybe love is tethered into something. Maybe this is somebody who was entertaining situations because they have a codependency issue or because they were lonely. And it's like, something here could have gotten rocked. Okay. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. This person could have been in isolation for an X amount of period of time. Maybe that's a lesson they're learning, that not all company is good company. Okay, not all company is good company. Bottom of the deck. You are moving into a steady and reliable path. I can't excuse how that card slapped me in the face. Of all of them, it's the Chariot. That's literally like a vehicle or a transportation thing. That's why I found it so funny how it slapped me in the face. Yeah. Moving on to a steady and reliable path. This is somebody who could have just maybe felt called to move, is being encouraged to declutter maybe, or transition. I really felt that strongly here. Yeah. They were being redirected by the divine. Yeah, you. We have new beginnings, inseparable, memories. 3 is a crowd, celebrations, insatiable. Yeah, somebody here could definitely be energetically backed up. Somebody here could be reviewing the past. This person, whoever this reading resonates with, they could be looking at themselves. I'm getting this energy of before and after. Maybe this person could be comparing themselves to when they were happy, when they aren't happy. Like I see somebody reviewing maybe literal photos. It's like, this is someone who's confused, y'all. And I feel there's this clarity that's coming to this person by looking at the memories they've made versus the ones they want to make. This is someone who is basically, their new beginning is still waiting on them, but they need to be flexible right now, and that flexibility comes with shedding a side of themselves that they have been too scared to reveal. Okay, that vulnerability. There could have been something standing in the way of this person and the new beginning. I'm also getting this energy of it's between you and upstairs, it's between you and the divine. And that the third party energy is the third wheel. So let's say it's like whatever comes between you and God is getting X'd out. That's what I feel too. What is your communication, your clarity, your connection to upstairs? It said ask, and it says listen. Someone's, that third energy, which is the fear, it doesn't even have to be a physical person. It could literally be the fear. If fear stands between you and your connection to upstairs, you're disconnected. Does that make sense? If you're tormented by your fears, right? Because what did that card say? Fear, hungry ghost. If you're tormented by that fear, you don't heed the warnings, you don't digest your discernment, you don't get that clarity, it's been deaded, y'all. For whoever this is necessary, that's worth celebrating in of itself. Something is getting squashed. That could be the third party. For some of you, it's a literal person instilling the fear. For some of you, it is judgment. Whatever the external issue is between a person receiving divine clarity, guidance, a sense of direction, in this case, it's been talking about. It's like this is a personal issue getting resolved. This is a personal issue. The fear is coming to an end. And I feel like more like fears that hinder a person's steady progress, because we can have fears that save us, that spare us from danger. And then you have fears that literally hinder us from blessings, abundance, celebrations that we want to have, right? So I feel like whatever has been, sorry to say it, cock blocking this person from their new beginnings has literally been getting X'd out, okay? Dang, yeah, this person could be in their feelings, but abundance is near. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. This is quite interesting. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.